That walk was a bit longer than I'd anticipated, and clearly a bit longer than you'd all anticipated with the amount of applause you'd allocated for the walk. I mean, don't feel bad about it, but I'm going to be on television looking like a bit of a twat now. And I'm not entirely to blame for that, am I, eh? I did the gala last year, it went quite well, so if this doesn't, let's bear that in mind, right? Now, what I did last year was I used all my short jokes, because you've got about 4 or 5 minutes in which to come on, be hilarious, and then leave, never to be seen again. So, I've done all my short jokes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a story. Now, it's pretty much putting all my comedic eggs in one basket, and if you don't like the story, I've got fuck all to fall back on. So again, no pressure, but please, you know. I used to really like playing football. I still like playing football, and I'm not as bad as it as my appearance would have you believe. At high school, in the 3rd year, I was always picked last. It'd be like, right, Dan, it's either you or a bench. So, whoa, actually, stay there, we'll have the bench, pop it in goal. How's that? Right? So, by the 5th year, right, I'd become one of 4 team captains, and I thought, oh, now I have the power. Because that was fairly self-important as a 14-year-old boy. I was going, ho, Ozymandias, look upon my kingdom and despair, ye mortals. Hey? Sorry, I'll have Trevor. So, you know, I thought what I'd do is I'd pick the shit players who always got left till last, but I'd pick them first. Eh? Fucking the system. Eh? What's that? A law? Hiya! Eh? What's that? A convention? I was breaking a law and stretching a convention. I'm a maverick. I don't play by the rules you choose to live by, madam. Yeah? I thought I'd pick the shit players first, right? So we're there on the first day of PE, right? There's me and 3 other team captains over here, and all our potential teammates scattered around the change rooms over there. I've got first pick, and I go, I'll have Darren. Now, Darren was the worst player in the whole school, and he was also mental, right? He was our school's mental kid. Every school's got one mental kid, and he was ours. He was properly mental. He once just shouted fuck off at a teacher for about 10 minutes and wasn't aware he was being naughty. He would just go, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, you fuck off. You're not my real dad. He actually said that to a teacher on more than one occasion. He went, you're not my real dad. She was going, no, I know I'm not, damn it, I'm a woman. Can we move past this? Yeah. Very clever with your pullback and reveals, he said. So I went, I'll have Darren, right? The whole room went, oh. I went, oh yeah, making changes. And he came walking over, not really walking, he sort of twitched and jerked a lot, so he sort of went, fuck off. And he sort of stood there, and I was like, woohoo, team. And then it went down the line of team captains. He went, I'll have Ben Rowley, he's the best player. I'll have Tom Tubbs, he's the second best player. I'll have Roger Tynes, he's the 3rd best player. It came back to me, right? I paused for effect, to be honest, you know. I could hear them whispering, wow, what's he gonna do now? He appears to be disregarding conventions. If I'm not much mistaken, we're in the presence of a maverick. I paused and I went, I'll have Duran. Now, Duran had a very similar name to Darren, right? Was the 2nd worst player in the school. You know, I'm building a team of champions. And he was also mental, right? But quite often at lunchtime, he'd have a Crunch Corner yoghurt. Have you got Crunch Corner yoghurts over here? No? You see, most comedians would have researched whether or not a pivotal part of their story, stroke a basket full of eggs, you know, would translate, but not me. I'm a maverick, yeah? Well, I'm going to explain what a Crunch Corner yoghurt is. It's fairly simple. You've got a big bit of the yoghurt, that's yoghurt, and then there's a little portion in the corner which is full of crunchy bits, hence the crunch, right? And the corner, it's all in the name, right? And what you're supposed to do is flip it all in, flip in all the crunchy bits, right? But he didn't do that. He'd take out each individual crunchy bit one by one and arrange them carefully on top of the yoghurt, right? So he was mental. So what happened was, I went, I'll have Duran, and his face lit up, right? He couldn't believe that he'd not been picked last. He had a massive big grin across his stupid face. And he came staggering over to me, and I was thinking, it's fucking working, right? Then, as he got to about there, Darren, the worst player in the school, leans up to me and goes, "You shouldn't have picked Duran, he's fucking shit!" What are we, a team or a charity? I play to win, do you? Eh? Not me real dad, fuck off. Well, I hope you enjoyed my basket. It's taught me a valuable lesson. Thanks very much.
Apparently $150 can pay for someone to teach 30 Cambodian women to read and write. That's got to be brilliant. I mean, I didn't really like my teacher because he smelled a bit weird, but that's not the point. That's a pretty good deal. That's just $150, that's nothing. That's 150 Slurpees. I had a Slurpee today, it was all right. It wasn't amazing. 150 of them for a funky teacher, that's got to be better. Just do that.